Good morning. So some of you may be wondering what you're supposed to be doing here at the notes station. So at this station, you're going to need several things. You need a sheet of paper, you need your brain book, and you need the Chromebook opened up to my website. On my website, go to my page and find the Week 7 Notes Station blog post. Scroll down to where it says Solving for a Negative Variable. Here you'll find the notes that need to be written into your brain book. Solve for a negative variable, including all of the steps. When you're done with that, scroll down a little further to the next set of notes, writing simple equations, and take those notes and copy them into your brain book, including all of the steps. When you're finished with those, scroll on the website until you find equations from comparison statements and copy those notes into your brain book. Again, including all of the steps. Now you should really be thinking about the notes that you're writing down and trying to understand, because afterwards you're going to have some practice problems. The first ones are solving for a negative variable. And you can see that the instructions are to copy the problem to a piece of paper and be sure to label your paper. That should be done here on your regular paper. And it would look like this. You have your name, the date, and the topic. So after you copy the first problem, go back to your brain book, matching up the topic, solve for a negative variable, to the topic on your paper, solve for a negative variable. Then look at the example and read the steps and see if you can figure out how to solve this problem. In this case, this says, step 1 is to get the letter to the other side by adding the letter to both sides. Add the letter to both sides. So if I go here, I can see that I need to add the letter to both sides. Done. Step 2, bring down all the terms and the equal sign. The terms, let's see, well this is a term, 32, so that should come down. If I do minus b plus b, that's just going to equal 0, so nothing needs to come there. Bring down the equal sign, and I can't combine 16 and a b, so I have to put 16 plus b. Now this looks like an equation I've seen before. And then it says, solve for the variable. If you remember in your brain book, we have a topic that says solve for the variable. And the first thing we need to do is to get the letter by itself doing the opposite of what the sign says. The opposite of the sign. Opposite of the sign. There's no sign on this number, so I'll have to subtract 16 from this side and subtract 16 from this side. That's the opposite. Then bring down the letter, the equal sign, and the answer. Bring down the letter, that's B, the equal sign, and then I subtract. 2 minus 6 cannot be done, so I need to borrow. 12 minus 6 is 6. And 2 minus 1 equals 16. 16 equals B, and I can double check that. That means that 32 minus 16 equals 16, and that is actually true. So that's how you use the brain book, the paper, the website. Good luck.